Alright everybody, this is Andalib once again, and this is 3rd of July and it's almost 6 of the evening. So speaking of today was a really easy day as compared to yesterday. As I told you yesterday, my classes were lined up from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. and they were really tiresome. But today there were just only 2 classes and they got finished like this. They were really easy, so today was a very easy day as compared to yesterday. And in terms of news, I think today was a very dull and a rather slow day, because I think nothing important has been happening in our country for the past couple of days. There is no major news that is coming out of our country. So whatever, when I came home from my college, I was just searching on the net about the topic on which I can make a video today, but I could not find any. And then I saw this news that Hardeep Singh Puri, the Union Petroleum Minister, oh my God, who I was founding yesterday, where was he? Has held a press conference today. Because as yesterday I said that Hardeep Singh Puri is the Union Petroleum Minister and he should be making all these announcements about E20 petrol, but instead of him, Nitin Gadkari, the Union Transport Minister, is doing this. And I asked, where is he? He should be doing all this, what Nitin Gadkari is doing. But today he came in front of the media and he held a press conference. And he talked about this E20 petrol thing, and he said that this ethanol is also used in the race cars and it gives them acceleration. It increases their acceleration. And I was like, somebody needs to tell him that I think, I am not an expert in this, but I think race cars are built different than our regular cars. Their engines are different and their whatever things they have in their car are different than our regular cars. So ethanol may work in them but not in our regular cars. And after that he said that the mileage may be an issue for the users. He said that the mileage of the people of India who are using regular cars and who are using this E20 petrol, there might be a drop in mileage. He said just like this. Because it is an experiment, like I told you yesterday, no one is fully aware and no one actually knows what is going to happen with this E20 petrol thing, what it is going to do with our cars, with our engines. Nobody knows this, we do not know this, the government does not know this, and it is just an experiment. So he just said this and he did not further comment about this. He just said that race cars also used this ethanol and mileage may be an issue for the regular users of the country. Whatever, he just said this. He did not say anything about the experiment. And he also said one more thing, that there are some rumors on social media that the insurance companies are not going to cover the expenses of the engines who is going to bust because of this E20 petrol. But he said there is no issue in this. He has talked to, I don't think he has talked to, but he has said that it has been made clear that this issue, that if the engines get bust because of this E20 petrol, it is not going to be an issue in the insurance. I think insurance company are going to cover it. He said this. He was not clear because I did not hear the press conference. I just read it on some news. He just said this, that this is not going to be an issue. And also this was like this. So he came after all these months. I don't know where was he when Nitin Gadkari was making all these announcements. I think he should be the one who should have come out in front of the media instead of Nitin Gadkari. But finally he came out in front of the media and he held a press conference. Either way, when I was using Twitter today, I saw this trending on Twitter, hashtag don't impose E20 petrol on us. And I was like, it is good. I made a video yesterday, though no one watched the video, but it was a topic that many people can connect with, because it was trending on social media. So the topic is good, it is clicking with people, although no one watched the video, but it is good, it is correct, whatever it is good. And also today is also the 6th day of the hunger strike of Sonam Wangchuk, and I saw this video of Sonam Wangchuk. He was sitting on the stage at the Jantar Mantar and all of the protesters were sitting in front of him, and he was speaking and he said that all of you people stuff your face with the food. And I feel really sad watching you doing this. Abhijit Dipke was sitting beside him, and he was saying, "All of you people, stuff your food, stuff your face with food." And I just sit here watching you, and I just feel really sad. He was saying that you should also organize, you should also observe at least a day of unction, at least a single day of hunger strike in solidarity with me. And Abhijit Dipke was sitting beside him, and he was just silent. He was just laughing, because as he had told the media that he suffers from migraine issues, therefore he cannot go without food. He has to take care what he has to eat. He cannot go without food for a long time because he has some migraine issues. And I think he was mad. Sonam Wangchuk was angry at some of the protesters that they just sit there and they just eat while he is the only person on that stage who is fasting. Actually, there are also 6 students of the ISA, All India Student Association, who are also fasting, who are also observing a hunger strike along with Sonam Wangchuk at the Jantar Mantar, but they are on a separate stage. They are not on the same stage as Sonam Wangchuk. And yeah, so it was like this. And I think I saw this news that in Gorakhpur, left parties and several of the student organizations also observed a day of hunger strike. In solidarity with Sonam Wangchuk, in solidarity with the issues that the Cockroach Janata Party is protesting for. Therefore, they also rose that issues and they fasted. They observed a day of hunger strike in support of them, which was great, because Sonam Wangchuk also said that the people who cannot afford or who cannot manage to come to Jantar Mantar, they should at least observe a single day of hunger strike at their respective cities or even at their homes, and they can film videos and send them to us so that we can know that people are supporting us, they are connected with us. So it was really good. At least people are getting connected with him, and they are demanding the resignation of Dharmendra Pradhan. As I told you earlier, I think it is very tough. I think it is not going to happen that the government will make him resign. They are not going to do this because I think they have made it like an ego issue, like they are not going to kneel or bend in front of the public. This is, I don't know, but they did bend in the farmers' protest, but it took about a year for them, and there were UP elections that were coming, and the UP elections are also coming this time, but I think NEET issue is not as that big as the farmers issue. That's why I do not think that they are going to bend down. And today is the 6th day of his strike. As I told you, that 16th day 16 days are like his personal record of hunger strike that he did it back in 2024. And at this protest he said he is going to strike for 6 weeks. That means 42 days. And he hopes that he does not have to push it that long. The government will listen to them before 6 weeks, but I do not think it is going to happen. There are some news and some rumors that have been going on for about a week that Dharmendra Pradhan might be axed from his portfolio of the education minister, and he would get some other department, some another ministry. But they are just pure rumors and speculations. Nothing of them has been made true yet. Nothing of them has been confirmed yet. I don't know what is happening to me today. I cannot speak. I am stuttering a lot. I don't know, because if you would look at my videos for the past couple of days, I think I was fine. I was really amazing. But I don't know what is happening with me right now. Okay, and I do not have energy that I could reshoot this video again. So I'm going to post this as it is. So whatever. And also, according another news of this CJP, of this Cockroach Janata Party's protest, is Diljit Dosanjh was going live on Instagram, and one of his fans asked him, "What do you think about this Cockroach Janata Party's protest?" And he said, "Bro, I'm not a politician, I'm an artist. Do not drag me into this, I'm not a politician." And I was thinking, you were not a politician back in 2021 when the farmers' protests were going on, but you said something about them, na? You at least supported them because their demands were real and genuine. You did not say that I'm not a politician, I'm not a farmer, or I'm just an artist, I'm not gonna comment about them. But you said this today. Well, it happens as Saurav Das said, that it requires a lot of spine. Saurav Das, the spokesperson of the CJP, that it requires a lot of spine to talk against the government these days. Therefore, Daljeet Dosanjh thought of passing this. I'm not gonna say anything about this. I do not want to get into any trouble. It is good, it is fine for him. If he wants to stay away from this, it is fine. But yeah, all of these things are going on. E20 petrol is trending on social media, and there is this YouTuber Manish Kashyap. Many of you might have heard about him. He is from Bihar, and he got quite famous when Tamil Nadu government arrested him, I think last year, because the government said he was spreading some rumors that the people of Bihar were getting beat up by Tamil Nadu people there because there were some riots or something. The government said that these are just rumors, and he was just spreading the fake news. And I think he was not arrested by the Tamil Nadu government. He was arrested by the he was arrested by the Tamil Nadu government, because in Bihar there was this BJP government. They would not arrest him. I was thinking there might be RJD government. I don't know. I think he was arrested by the RJD government because RJD was in alliance with Nitish Kumar, and I think he was arrested at that time. So whatever, I'm not really sure what was the matter, what was the truth, what is the truth, but he was arrested by the government. So therefore he got quite famous, Manish Kashyap, and today he went to some petrol pump and he posted the video of the petrol that he took in the bottle, and like I told you yesterday, it looks like sugarcane juice with there is a layer of petrol, and all of the bottle is filled with sugarcane juice. It looks like all the bottle is filled with sugarcane juice except for this layer of petrol. Yeah. So these are the things that are happening in our country. And to 12 minutes, I have hit the 12-minute mark. This is my longest video, and I do not know what the hell is happening to me right now. What the hell is wrong with me today? I am stuttering a lot. Oh my God. I speak with fluency. I do not stutter this much. I do not, mispronounce the words as I am doing today. I do not know. There is something wrong with me today. Okay, do not be harsh on me. But this is my longest video. I have never gone 12 minutes live. Actually, this is live. I just make the video in one take. Therefore, it is live for me. It is not YouTube live because I do not have 50 followers. And I need 50 followers to go on YouTube live stream. And once I will hit 50 followers, I am going to live stream every single day. Alright, not every single day. Like I am saying, I am not going to make videos earlier and post them afterwards. I will just go and just hit live. I'm gonna go live and I'm just gonna talk to people like I'm talking to you right now. Yeah. So okay, this was it. I do not have any other topic to talk to you about. I do not have any other topic to talk to you about, okay? Yeah, if any one of you is interested in FIFA World Cup, Portugal, they qualified in the knockout round, okay? They beat Croatia today. And I think there is this stupid rule of offside. And I think 2 of the goals of Croatia was disallowed because of this offside rule. And many people were angry. What is this stupid rule, offside rule? Otherwise, they could have, easily qualified because they had Portugal beat because they scored 2 goals. They scored 2 goals in the last minutes of the game, but they were disallowed. The goals were disallowed because of this stupid offside rule that I do not know nothing about. I do not understand this. I tried understanding this, but I do not have any interest in football. I just want to know who wins the World Cup. I am just not deep into the game. Therefore, I did not try to learn. I did not try to gain more knowledge about it. So I think I am going to hit 15-minute mark today. This is already my longest video, and it is going, no, I cannot say it is going really smooth, but whatever. It was my longest video. I stuttered a lot. I made a lot of mistakes. I mispronounced a lot. Okay, I do not know, something is wrong with me today. Whatever. Alright. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. This is Andalib signing off. Tata.